Hey there, YouTube hunters. So it's closer to Halloween, so anyone who's watched my channel the last couple of years know this is the time of year you get updates from my messy-ass workstation out here in the garage, which I rarely clean, and that's just the way things work. I let it pile up until it's impossible to work here any longer, and then I do a massive cleanup, feel proud of myself for 10 minutes, and then let the mess pile up again. So this is that leather strap that I showed you before. You can see I actually pounded some detail into it using a little tool from the leather store. The stitching, what I did is I painted it black just with paint, which is a tip I got from Bruce D. Mitchell. You can stain leather and it's great, but you know, it's troublesome to work with sometimes, and it's apparently if you don't set it right, it can seep out of the leather, and so just regular acrylic paint works fine, especially for Halloween purposes. But the stitching you see that's in there, I actually took sinew, and it comes in sort of 3 strands all threaded together, and that strand was too thick to go through here, so I sort of de-stranded it. I'm not sure if I'm using the correct terminology here, so that I got down to 1/3 the thickness, just unraveled it basically, and faux stitched it through here. And then I tried using rubber cement to glue this on here, and it didn't have great effect. So what I've tried now, and you can see sort of some of the mess from it, is barge cement. And I tried that last night, and it works a lot better. I'm eventually going to pound this in with some more rivets. This one's a little off center, but I'm going to fix that one. A few more to hold it on with a mechanical lock rather than or mechanical bond rather than the chemical bond, which is glue. But I need the glue to like hold it in place so that I can get the rivets in there. It's hard to actually stitch through this fabric because this underneath is impregnated with latex, right? When the processes that I've showed you before, the stuff under here, so it's hard to get past a needle through there. I mean, it's almost impossible. So if I can get a few stitches into there, I will, but it's going to be a bit of a challenge. So anyways, this piece here is going to, tuck up underneath. I'm going to pound some eyelets into both of these sides so that a lace can tie this, and it tucks up underneath the chin, and then this headpiece will be done. I just need to put the next coat of paint on this mask, and then the costume will be pretty much ready, except for a few little sort of accompaniments that I want to attach. I may make a necklace out of this tiny little bird skull that I ordered online, which has a bit of glue on the top of it now. And some of you may have seen this pretty cool antique looking knife that I found on antique hunting this year. So I may find some ways for the character to have like a rope or something that holds that on. Probably won't have time to do the leather work. I also have to do leather work to hold that on. It'll probably just have to be some sort of rope or string. I also have to do the straps for this mask underneath, which are going to be leather, and I've got everything ready to go for that. Although the straps won't be visible, I could make them out of anything, but I might as well make them out of leather and, keep the craftsmanship high. So when this is all sealed up, I'm going to clean up this glue residue a little bit, and anything that's glaring, that's hard to fix, I can actually just paint over a little bit, and no one's going to notice it. So this mask is progressing. I have until Sunday morning to get it done. Sunday morning is the photo shoot, so the race is on. Lots of things left to do. Gonna keep at it. Till then, happy hunting.